Hey, what's up, people? So I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed on what I came to find out. So there's this group of people who think that. Let me get this off. This group of people who have never been given enough exposure about the world. So they think that Kenya is the only country in the world, or maybe they have heard of other countries, maybe their relatives are living there, but have they contemplated what it means? I don't think there's a person who will be depressed or who is comfortable living the life they are living, because that is not how we were meant to be. The world is so huge. The reason, you see, social media has shaped a lot of things. I give it that. But what you have to realize also is that most countries don't even have the internet. Yeah, the internet is everywhere. Kwa Kenya kila mahali. Kenya is one of the most developed countries in Africa. So, when these billionaires say that, okay, because these are advanced countries, like kama wasikia country is the first world, they earned it, they deserved it. Si hata ni majengo peke yake. Their IQ now venye the same people how venye wana reason with us, it is very different. No. But you can't reason the same way like them if you don't get the exposure. If you don't get to meet them, either in person or maybe online, to talk to them, and they will give you a different perspective on life. There are a lot of governments. There's a democratic, there's a I don't know authoritarian. There is a lot of government in the world, and you can't beat every kind of government you have. So like in Kenya, we shouldn't be complaining about the president we have, because I think that is low IQ people. That is what they do. I'm sorry, but that is what you are. Because some things you shouldn't be debating about, like let's say about the finance bill. I know most people died, and it may symbolize something, but a lot of people die every day, and they died and nothing changed, and that doesn't tell you something. You don't realize that this game you're trying to play, you don't really fully understand it. Most people who mobilized the youth to go to the streets, the same people won't do that if it weren't benefiting them somehow. Other people have egos, and they think that they are heroes somehow. Maybe they are, maybe they are not. Who knows? Does it really matter? How many people have died? How many people will die? You're just a blink of existence right now. I might die today. I might die tomorrow. But what impact am I making with that kind of information when you have it? You see, there are almost 8 billion people in this globe right now, estimately. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure about that consensus. That census, because census is for countries. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sure about the math exactly, but I know it ranges somewhere there. So think about a million. Think about a billion people. Now multiply that by 7 or 8. So there's nothing that you're going to think that someone else hasn't thought. Maybe they don't have the resources to execute that task. Becoming a billionaire must show that you really understand, or maybe you really have that enough power. In order to control a country, you have that power. Education doesn't give you power. Being an intellect doesn't give you power. Controlling people has power. Especially, you can start with low level. Let's say. You see, you can make a lot of money and then make connections with other people in another countries. But what I'm saying is that you can start with Kenyan politics. Kenyan politics is the basic, is the easiest thing you can enter into. I know nothing is easy, but the way you have been looking at it all along is that Kenya is the only country we have, and that is where you have to win. But there are almost 54 countries in Africa. You have to win. against 8 billion people. Look at your bank account balance. What does it say? Now think of that with someone having 500 billion. Now think about that. Let it resonate. What did they do for how did they think? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm communicating. So you have to go there and get exposure. Either go to these countries physically or virtually. I don't give a fuck. Just dream about them. Memorize their names. Say that you want to go to Egypt, to the capital city of Cairo, maybe go to Nigeria, Abuja, maybe go to Djibouti, maybe Eritrea, maybe Algeria, Angola, maybe Chad, Burkina Faso, who knows? Where you might like it, just go there. Cote d'Ivoire. We have a lot of countries in Africa, 54 of them, and you haven't visited any, saying that you live in Kenya. I don't know Kenya. You're trapped in the matrix. That is the matrix, bro. That is the matrix. And when I'm making this video, know that I have seen the matrix and I am ready to escape it. This is the first video I'll be making that will document the beginnings of prime sovereignty in Africa. And this energy must continue on the way it is, and it will add on, more information, more knowledge, more exposure, more escaping the matrix, and getting to a level of IQ that you can relate to most people in the world and have a great communication with them, because you can articulate your points very clearly in a manner that your words are clearly dissected and looked at every single angle. And not to scare you, but just to orient you to what you have to undergo. Because if you have to be the first one in this world, look, maybe I'm attacking the wrong person. Maybe I'm attacking the wrong kind of person. Maybe what you ever thought in your life is going to a corporate, climbing a corporate ladder, and being employed, going to retirement, getting something, getting few vacations here and there, and back to the job. I think the economy is changing a lot, and we have to adapt to that as soon as we can. But adopting as a third world country is a problem, because you can't think as a first world country in a third world country. That is something you have to consider too. Because the information and the education you've been given online about the country, on how to operate on businesses, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. You haven't really understand the language that deeply in order to utilize the information given there. Because the person who wrote that information didn't write the exact thing. He tried to write his mind on what will help. He tried to picture the mind of God, but he came up with the wrong thing. Not wrong thing, but he gave you clues to go and look for where you can find the information you are looking for. Whether you are looking for happiness, whether you are looking for engineering, whether you are looking at these things, start with mental models. That is why I was teaching earlier that you should get a mental model. If you don't have a mental model, DM me, comment below. Just the way you see me walking on the road. Don't say, okay, friend, I've seen you. Just say, give me the fucking mental model. I need it. I need you to use it. I need to use it right now. And I will send you. Free of charge. You have to get a mental model. Build mental models in which you operate in. That is the only way. You're going to escape the matrix, bro. By learning and understanding your environment. By understanding the people. Because money is not found on trees. Money is not found in corporates. Money is found within people. Look for a way to solve people's problems. 8 billion people and you can't find a problem for them. How stupid are you? Seriously? So, what else? I was just coming to take the phone because I needed to record something in there. So basically, what I'm saying is that this time you have been given, you are alive, you gotta do something with it. You gotta change the world. You gotta change the world with the information that you've got. Every kind of information is already in this world. And the minds like the Elon Musk mind, the minds that execute, we have little of them right now. So the world, look, I'm in Kenya in some area called the Dhika, and people are making buildings here and there, and you think that you are going to survive without any kind of education, without knowing, without learning any kind of skills.
The country is famous over the world.
My stupid. How did I think that is going to happen? You must be stupid. Let's close this window and have a communication. Let's have a communication. How did they think this was going to happen? The film. I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking, what don't I know? A lot of things. I don't know literally everything. Why? Because I